Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your HockeyPicks.com previews and prediction for a Friday, April 9th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Freaky Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video. All right, let's take a look at the HockeyPicks.com and see how the players are doing here today on April 9th. Let's take a look at last night, see if anybody hit the old honor roll. And the honor roll is anybody goes a perfect 5-0, 6-0, something, you get a little mini Stanley Cup. And the leaders right now, the same jokers, right? The same, no pun intended. Joker 777 got 5 mini Stanley Cup. Vasquez's got 5. And anytime you go a perfect night, you will get a Stanley Cup, a mini Stanley Cup, not the real one, obviously. But you got to go 4-0 or better, right? You got to earn those cups. And it's one of the hardest things to do here at HockeyPicks.com is to get your cup. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. Hockey Guru still leading, but didn't put in no plays yesterday. Roper, the same thing. He hasn't put in a couple of plays since the 6th. And Harnett, 843. Those are your top scorers right now. Your most followed players, Vasquez, Joker 77, and Muskow. You want to follow these players. And what you got to do is go to ATS HockeyPicks.com. And once you go there, underneath, you go to most followed. And underneath, you'll see the record. And you can follow the players you want to follow. And if you're wondering, why would I go there? Why would I play? I got three letters for you. ROI, return on investment. And that's the incentive of this website. Now, thinking about this, what is people's incentive to play here? Is it fantasy? Is it sports betting? Is it just something to do, have action on the game, follow your pick? But if you are betting on sports, this is one of the best sites to use because you can follow some of the best pickers. And when you take your picks and you compare them with other players that are winners, right? You want to follow winners because once you follow winning picks, the only way you can go is up because then your picks will get better and you build an all-star team on your roster. And it's easy to do. All you got to do is go to the site. Anywhere in the site, you'll see there's a follow my picks link. You just click on it and then you go to your following page and then you can build your roster. You can unfollow and you can see the score that they have, right? So Joker 777 is not having a good run right now. So I'm going to unfollow him. No disrespect to Joker 77, but the thing is, and this is why this site, there's no love you got to bet with your money, not your heart, right? And you got to follow winners. And if people aren't winning, you can't allow their losing streak cloud your judgment or your consensus that you're building. And once Joker 777 gets back on a winning streak, then he'll be back on my roster, right? And you see at the top here, I keep track. It's called the Rink Rat average, and everybody that you follow gives you an average. So you look at okay, who's Ed Muskow. Now I'm not going to cut Ed because Ed's a Hall of Famer. If you go to the top pickers, take a look at lifetime leaders. Eddie's got friggin' 62 cups. I'm not cutting an all-star, a Hall of Famer off my because I know a guy like Ed, he's going to bounce back because 62 cups tells me he will. And that's what you want to do here when you build your roster. Vasquez, he's top scorer right now. You got to follow him. Connect down under, having a good run. Ed Muskow, we know he's proven. So, and this is what you want to do. And then you check your Rink Rat score. And what you want to do maybe is compare it with the top scouts. The top scouts is the same thing. These guys are following winning pickers. And if you click on the ringers that they're following, and you'll see the people they're following, then you can see, okay, you know what? He has a score of 851. I'm going to follow him. He's got a 781 score. I'm going to follow him. He's got 801. I'm going to follow him. Gus Goterzi, 807. These are the guys and players you want to follow. And then once you make your selections, you go to your following page, and then you compare the selections with the other pickers, and then you say, you know what, we're all on this pick. The money line's pretty good. I'm going to bet that selection, and there's your return on investment playing at hockeypicks.com. All right, little brief detail on how to use the site, and again, everybody uses it different, but that's one way you can use it. Dallas against Florida. Now, looking at this game here, I didn't see that in the schedule this morning, but let me see here. Washington, Buffalo. And you know what? Let me check something real quick. All right. Little COVID situation with the NHL and the COVID, so they're changing all the schedules. So I had some extra games in there that I had to delete, but it's tape 2. Let's go back to this one. I didn't want to redo this video because I felt the beginning of this video was really good explanation on how to use the site. So hey, that's the beauty about doing videos. You can just retake it right here, right? All right, so Buffalo, Washington. I'm going to go with the Capitals right here. I'm going to take the Washington Capitals at 68%. Little, they got a little bounce back from yesterday against the Bruins. Also, Pittsburgh, New Jersey. I'm gonna take the Penguins here, 61%. Islanders needed a shootout last night against Philly. They man, New York's power play is awful. The Islanders, they better improve that, or they're not gonna go anywhere in the playoffs. 60. I'm know what? No, I'm not high on them tonight after last night. 56%. St. Louis, Minnesota. I'm gonna take the Wild here at 57%. I'm gonna go with Vegas, 62%. Colorado should have no problem here with Anaheim, 80%. And I'm going to go with the Sharks at the Shark Tank at 60%. Hit the kick save button, and there you have it. Now let's take a look at the early voting. So Washington, 25-1. Pittsburgh, 26-0. Wow. The Islanders, man, this is scary. When all these public teams are this, I feel like you either don't bet this the board tonight, because it looks like, when everybody goes one way, what's the golden rule, right? You go the other way. 18-8 favoring Minnesota, 22-4 against for Vegas, and 22-4. Now, in LA against the Sharks, 21-5. The thing I don't like from my experience is whenever I see a card like this and I see a lot of players betting one side, I think it's going to be one of those nights I just sit out, because if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. All right, there you have it. HockeyPicks.com. Think, pick, kick, save. HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can join. Anybody can play. HockeyPicks.com. Cheers.